What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jonah. I'm back with another video. And man, so glad, man, with these results that you are seeing right here. It's just crazy how I remember when I first started out trading Forex, everything was in the red. Like, I barely saw any profit. I wasn't profiting at all. And even though I was learning about trading, it was not changing my life in any shape or form. But I started let me see, like an $800 live account not too long ago. And this week I was able to flip it to about $1,100 to $1,200. And I'm just so amazed by what I'm actually seeing, man. Cause honestly, bro, I'm working a job right now, and as I'm working, I'm trading. And you guys know the deal. You know, when you're trying to learn about Forex and you're trying to trade at the same time, we all know that it can definitely be a burden. Not because Forex is just something that we just want to do, but we don't want to be distracted while we're trading. And I remember just like weeks where I was hitting losses, like loss after loss after loss, man. And it was just, I mean, honestly, it was just really, really discouraging. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm able to read the markets the way I should be reading the markets and trade the way I want to trade, now it's just, wow. Like, it's, you know, it's the hard work that I've been doing for so long has really been coming alive, you know. If you work hard, the results will show itself. So this is why, you know, you shouldn't give up on Forex, man. And this is the reason why you should do everything in your power to understand this stuff, because honestly, this stuff is not that difficult. Like, trading is hard. It's hard in itself, but it's not that difficult to understand. You know, once you become consistent at it, and your consistency starts to show, then your profits will start to show. And I realized too, like, you know, when you use proper risk management, like I talked about in my last video, proper risk management does make a difference. If you don't manage your risk properly, then you are not going to see any results. You might see some results, but you won't be able to see any particular, you know, results, especially for those who want to become a full-time day trader. You know, I honestly want to become a full-time day trader, right? I want to be doing this for a living. However, I do have other investments that I have my money invested into as well. So I'm not just throwing all my eggs in one basket, but I want to become the point to where trading is one of my main things as well. You know, of course, I'll have other, you know, passive income coming in as well. So it's not just like, oh, I just, you know, all my trading is just going to be, excuse me, all my, you know, eggs will be in just trading. But man, let's just talk a little bit about the results, man. Like, I'm just so glad that I'm able to see the results. And some of you guys, I know you're like probably watching this video like, man, I want to, you know, be there. Trust me, man, it takes time to get here, you know. I know you want to see those instant results. Anytime you get instant results and you're just starting out, don't get too happy, all right? Because you're going to start experiencing losses, and you're going to start experiencing difficulties in these seasons. You know, I don't know what's going to happen next week, right? Like, yeah, I got these results, but I don't know what's going to happen next week. I don't know, like, if I want to be in the red next week. I mean, you just got to take Forex as face value. Like, it is what it is. Like, the only thing that's going to keep you profitable is your risk management. You know, how much are you risking per day? How much are you trading per day, right? So I want to keep this up. If I keep this up, man, I'm gonna be honest, man, it's gonna be a world changer. Now, this is my live account. I do have a funded account. I just started a funded account not too long ago, and I was with, you know, a prop firm. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say I was with I think it was called the Forex Funder at the time. I did a video on it last time. You know what I'm saying? And I got my money back from them because they straight like scamming me, and it just wasn't right, you know. And so after that, I started buying challenges and started failing the challenges, and I'm just like, dang, man, like maybe I should, you know, just save up and throw money in a live account, you know. And I realized, man, you know, I just started looking at myself and like, Jonah, where do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you want to be with trading once you fund your live account? And honestly, I don't need that much money to fund my live account. And you don't need a crazy ton of money to start profiting. You know, now if you want to become a full-time day trader, you want to start that immediately, then yeah, you're going to need crazy amount of capital, because the larger your capital, the larger the funds that you're going to make, money that you're going to make. But honestly, man, like, I want to use my the funded account that I have right now to fund my live funds. You know, guys, I'm telling you, man, like, prop firm it's a really good way to go. Prop firms are really good. I don't shade prop firms. Just get with a trusted prop firm. You know, get with a trusted prop firm. Do your research. And right now, I'm with, as far as the prop firm wise, I'm with the funding traders. But I would say that my funded FX is probably the best, you know, trading prop firm out there. And the reason why I say that is because they're trustworthy. They never, they're not scamming people. They actually pay people out. Like, it's not, they don't get suspicious when you make a big profit and then all of a sudden, like, you're like, hey, I want to withdraw $14,000, and all of a sudden they're like, oh no, we deny your payout. Like, for what? Like, and then they come up with some bull crap about some violation or some type of rule that you, like, you know, crossed over, saying like you made too much money. Like, it's just like, that's why I love live accounts, man, because you ain't got to worry about these prop firms, you know, limiting you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about people telling you how to trade. Like, what the heck? Like, why would you tell people, oh, you can only have, you know, 5% drawdown, or overall you can't, you know, you can only risk this much? Like, I understand, like, for prop firm space, for reasons, you know, they want to make sure you're using proper risk management and of course making money. But in reality, there's swing traders that hold more than 5%. Like, you can't tell somebody like how to trade. You can't necessarily tell somebody like, hey, you can't risk this much in a day. Well, there's people that might need to risk that much in a day, especially if they're swing trading, in order to make a lot of capital, right? So if you're risking 5% and their overall is usually 10%, then you can't tell somebody can't, you know, their drawdown can't be no more than 5%. Now, I'm not saying that what they're doing is bad. All I'm just saying is, like, that's why I like live trading, is because live accounts, is because you don't have to worry about somebody telling you how to trade. Now, on the other hand, I do understand prop firms are saying 5% drawdown overall, 12%, 10%, 8%, whatever. I understand that, because they're basically saying, hey, we just don't want you guys going crazy. You know, we want you guys to learn how to manage your risk. One thing about prop firms that helped me realize about live trading is prop firms helped me to manage my risk. Okay, so that's a big pro. Although they limit you in how you want to trade, they have taught me how to properly manage my risk. Okay, so when you're managing your risk and then you take that and transfer that into a live account, you'll see the results grow real fast. And that's what I did with this account. You know what I'm saying? So within like two days, y'all, like, I made about $600. That's just crazy. You know, I've never made that much, you know, with a live account. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in the red. Now, I made that much with a funded account, but I've never made that much with a live account. So I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live account. I'm gonna fund my stuff and start. And honestly, I traded that off of the NAS 100, and man, NASDAQ be blessing, y'all. NASDAQ be blessing. So I want to say this, man. Don't give up. Like, I know you feel like you're frustrated, like you really want to learn. Like, one of the advices I can say to you is take your time to learn the skill set. Like, it's always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? Don't follow the crowd. Like, just because somebody goes to trade futures, don't say, oh, I want to go trade futures now. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy Forex, enjoy Forex. You know, just do your research. Make sure you choose a broker that's, you know, that's pretty fair and pretty, you know, if you're going to go unregulated, just make sure. I mean, anything's a risk, y'all. Okay, everything's a risk. Make sure, of course, you know, if you go unregulated, though, to make sure that, you know, that broker is actually paying out, is actually, you know, keeping their promises and everything. Because I understand with regulated brokers, you know, their leverage sucks and you ain't gonna be able to make that much money. I understand that, but don't just always follow the crowd. Ask yourself, what do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to trade futures? Absolutely, because, you know, futures are regulated. You know, you don't have to worry about all the manipulations and all that stuff. But what I'm trying to say is, like, when you take your time to learn the skill set and then you apply it, and then day by day as you go about it, you never know where it's going to bring you. Like, shoot, would you rather keep being greedy and lose for the rest of your life and never make it to you want to be, or would you rather consistently build this up to about 1 to 5 years, and then around your 6th year you're actually full-time day trading? Like, you have to think about this. Like, it took me 5 years to get where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has their different footing in where they start, and everybody has their different footing in where they finish. You know what I'm saying? So, like, some people start off in like these IML groups and, you know, bad scamming, you know, courses and all that stuff. And some people start off on the wrong foot. You know what I'm saying? But some people start off with the right foot. They get the right mentor. That mentor invests into them. About 1 to 2 years, they're killing it. Some people actually have the ability to actually go full time 6 months because they're killing it on prop firms. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want you thinking like this is the only thing. Like, you can take this skill set and apply it anywhere, guys. You can do drop shipping. You can do many other different things. You know what I'm saying? And take the skill set like you do in Forex and go apply somewhere else. But for me, Forex is where it's at, man. Like, I believe Forex is forever going to be here until something crazy major something crazy major has to happen in order for Forex to, like, you know, shut down or something like that. It's just I don't see that happening. But yeah, man. So don't like, especially if you're trading and you're working at the same time, don't feel like it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what's right for you. Like, trade when it's best for you. The only time I would say you need to give up on trading, maybe for a season, number one, is like find another job that fits your schedule best where you can trade, right? Like, find an evening job if you trade New York session, if it's really that pressuring, or find a job where you're like able to look at your phone and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But the next thing is, listen, I'm gonna be honest. You know, this market is not for people who are greedy. This market is not for people who don't know how to use proper risk management, like people who are just over leveraging. This market is not for people who are wanting just to get rich. This market is not for you. This market for people who are serious to taking their business to the next level and who really want to take this skill set to the next level but are putting in the work. All right, you don't want to put in the work, you don't want to do anything on that, go to signal groups. You know, there's people who actually do signal groups, but how far you gonna get with signal groups, I don't know. So, in my opinion, you know, that's up to you guys. I'm not against, you know, all signal groups. There's like a couple people who I know that do signal groups who are actually legit, who are fire. I've been in the signal group in the past, but me, I'm not about to sit here and rely on somebody else's like trades to pass my, you know, to pay my bills. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would say if I was to do that, then that would be for like a separate account. You know what I'm saying? I really do believe, guys, that if you really just take the time and learn this skill set, you could for sure and definitely change your life. Like, this Forex game is slowly changing my life. And yeah, I made $600, but I want that $600 now to flourish to $1,200. Now that $1,200, I want to flourish to $2,400. Like, yeah, man, I'm just sitting here thinking like, wow, I can't believe that I'm actually doing it. But I don't get comfortable. You know, I want to be humble, because next week anything can happen. I gotta show up again and do the same thing. Just like the exchange said, you know, you have to show up the next day. How much money you made last week don't matter no more. How much you making money this week don't even matter no more. Don't matter at all either. It's really, are you consistent? Can you be consistent? Can you use proper risk management? So 2 things to take away from this video is consistency and proper risk management are going to save your life, and they're going to put you in a full-time position. So yeah, man. And also I want to make videos so like when I get to where I really desire to be, I can look back at this video and be like, man, wow, like I really did it, you know. So yeah, man, I hope this video was really helpful. Last thing, listen, man, if you guys want a one-on-one session with me, go ahead and there's a Discord link in the group. There's a Discord link in the description. Go ahead and join the free community group where we literally trade and throw out setups and all that stuff. And if you really want a one-on-one session with me, just personally message me and I'll, you know, send you the inquiries. But don't be coming up in the group spamming or anything like that. You will automatically get banned. Okay, so appreciate you guys and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Please, anybody who is listening to this video, please subscribe because it really helps. Definitely like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.